Pisces, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for the month of July. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit today. My voice might be a little crackly, y'all. I've had a frog in my throat. I was sick all last week, and I'm much better now. But if my voice cracks at all, that is why. Just want to give you a heads up. Hopefully the sound will be okay today for you. Thank you for being here, for sharing the space with me today, Pisces. I'm excited. This is the best I have felt in a while. You don't really realize how healthy you are until you have a temporary illness. And then you're just like, wow, it just feels so good to feel back to normal. So I'm excited. I'm going to have a lot of energy coming through today. I just feel like it's going to be a very positive month for you, Pisces, because the minute I sat down, I started feeling really happy. So without further ado, let's get going. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Pisces today. Thank you for your guidance and, as always, for your love. All right, Pisces. I'm first going to pull an angel number frequency. You may be seeing this number already. A little heads up that you'll probably see it more throughout the month as a reminder of its message. Then we're going to get into the tarot, clarify, and end with an Angels and Ancestors Oracle message for the month ahead. Pisces. Spirit. Woo! Okay. 5555. With 666. Clarity and reflect. You aren't a victim of circumstance, Pisces. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Ooh, okay. So the 555, and I know fives always bring the spirit of change. Whether it's anticipated change or forced change, it's change nonetheless. Keywords for the month ahead: great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace forward in process. Okay. Reflect is the second one. And 666 is, for me, I've always leaned into the belief that has to do with love. It was marked by, the devil in the Bible long ago, but I think it was because of the frequency of its actual truth, which is around love and kindness and compassion, real unconditional love. So this card says, several unexpected developments will enter your life this month and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity, Pisces. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Keywords: love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. So as you go about the month, you're going to be seeing these numbers, and it's going to be a reminder for you to have more trust in what is unfolding, the changes that are happening, and you actually even seeing yourself in a different light, okay? Putting your faith in you is going to be very, very important for the month ahead. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Please only take what resonates, y'all, all right? As this is a general message. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus cross watchers. You're welcome here, all right? If anything triggers you into any sort of emotional flashback and it doesn't feel good to you, just move on to your other placements, okay? But if it does feel good to you, I hope you enjoy the feeling of it. All right, let's get one more pre-shuffle. 8 of Cups, Magician. Yeah, you're walking, like I said, you're walking away from playing small, feeling unworthy. There's something you're discarding. It's like an old jacket, that sits in the back of the closet, and you're like, well, at one time I really felt good in that jacket, but it's not me anymore. Okay? And out of this letting go, we free up the energy to really manifest the new in our lives. All right. It feels like you're letting go of an old. They want me to put this in the overall general energy for the month ahead. 8 of Wands. Yes. Divine answers. This is opportunity. All of these arrows that you see coming at you, These are new ideas, new inspirations. It could be communication with the universe or with new individuals, new soul contracts. This is new positive change. All right. Can't wait to clarify that. And you see that? You see the force and the momentum of a whole forest of animals running? And they're running, as you can see, in the same direction as those arrows. So you were being guided forward. And you're going to see the signs and symbols to lead you. It's like spirits leaving breadcrumbs along the path. You know, Hansel and Gretel. And you're going to be picking them up, putting them in your little satchel. And they're going to be tools for your journey ahead. Well, I've never really gotten that from this card. Wow, you have the forces of the animal kingdom behind you. Some of you have real indigenous roots and a very deep, deep connection with the earth. All right, let's go into the challenge. The Six of Swords. Look at that. You see the snake following this boat, trailing the boat? That's you shedding your old skin, that old coat. You don't need it anymore, all right? May have given you great comfort at one time, but now you've outgrown it. You've outgrown something, Pisces, and it's time to shed it. The Chariot, yes. This is about your confidence, raising your vibration, feeling like you have everything under control, but not in a fake it till you make it way. I do believe when you say this in the past, you gained access, you acquired some level of self-mastery that is helping you move forward. It's like you're being led and guided. I almost feel like we haven't watched it yet, but I'm a big fan of Spirited Away and the Japanese animator. He's a master at his craft. My daughter and I love his movies. And there's something so magical and ethereal about the message in his movies. But I felt like this Japanese animated character with the chest being lit up, and almost like your spirit's kind of like popping out of your chest and like guiding you forward. And it's yellow and orange and just bright light, white bright light, but it's burning. So it's like so there's something that you're like being compelled, and even those colors behind her, it's like you've got like this deep, deep desire. It's a soul-led desire. Opportunity, Five of Wands. All right, you may have some competition around you, some obstacles along the way when it comes to you leaving. Like some individuals who don't want you to go, they don't want you to change. They don't want you to expand for whatever reason. Or they're challenging you to upgrade. You know, you might be changing your friendship circle. There's something really shifting and changing this month for you, but the challenge is, are you willing to leave it behind? And it could be even dropping some sort of challenging situation. Five of Cups, yeah, and then going through some sort of release. This whole reading is really, really like reverberating, echoing, release, Pisces. All right, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, yeah, you were releasing, all right. Tower, the Ten of Cups. I know what you're releasing. You're releasing the fear, the doubt, and the worry about the direction that you're going in. Because, you know, this is going from choppier waters into calmer seas. And you're taking what you need with you. You're going into a light of your own awakening. And this awakening is leading you to give to yourself. And it's almost like you're like, all right, I need to do what makes me happy. And whatever that applies to in your life, that's the sentiment you're carrying coming into this reading. I'm going to do what makes me happy now. All right, let's get this Eight of Wands. And you're being led and guided by the universe with the force of the animal kingdom behind you. Knight of Cups, you're being led out of something. Maybe even led out of a belief or a feeling of being alone in this world, or being unworthy of what you want, especially when it comes to your heart being open. You may have shut your heart down, Pisces, for a time. And now Spirit is saying, open up again, Pisces. Open up. Yeah. You're going through a massive transformation in your heart space, in your chakra. That's why I felt like your spirit is like sometimes when we go through a deep wounding or a deep period of confusion when it comes to our expression of love to others, you can like have this tendency to start controlling aspects of your life out of a need to feel safe and secure. And then you kind of get, we call that hypervigilance or being in fight or flight. And now I feel like you're coming out of that. Let's see. What's this Eight of Wands here, Spirit? You've got a beautiful awakening going on this month. It's like the universe is actually even giving you and granting you this feeling of inner peace. You're almost even like, this doesn't make any sense. I should be a mess. And it doesn't mean you're not having these episodes of sadness. There's something, in, it's almost like a sweet relief. A sweet release. Even though to you, it's like, this is some sort of loss, but it's allowing you, it's freeing you. 10 of Cups, another 10 of Cups. That we have what you don't see coming. The Wheel and the 6 of Cups. Wow. You know what? You're getting the support that you need, and it's making you happy. You know what? You have new soul bonds coming in, Pisces. New people that are aligned with the frequency of peace and love, unconditional love. Some of you, this is about your family and doing family healing, ancestral healing. I just feel like there's beautiful communication going on between you and the people that you care about the most. And it's bringing about some really good fortune. These are your karmic rewards, your karmic blessings, all right, that are coming in. Fated change. You know, the wheel keeps turning. And I think right now, what this looks like for July, the wheel is turning in your favor, Pisces. You know, you're being led and guided toward something beautiful. It's a feeling of family. It's a feeling of unity. This is all unity consciousness too, with your soul family, being reunited with people who just get you and you get them and they lift your spirits. So I think that you have new people coming in that are going to help you. It's like that reward of, okay, you let go of what doesn't serve you. Now wait for it. And then maybe you waited and you're like, where are they? Why did I, and then you doubt and you second guess your decisions while you're going through this metamorphosis. And then bam, this tower hits and you're like, this is a good tower of like, they have arrived. I think you're going to be meeting, I'm not hearing one person, I'm hearing new people that bring you so much harmony and bliss because you're like, you just feel so good around them. The Devil, the 6 of Swords, that one to fall right on the, did you see that fall right on the challenge? All right, so the challenge here, Pisces, is as you are moving on from choppier waters into the calm sea right there ahead of you, and you're transforming, shedding that old coat, there's been a lot of fear. I think you've done this, for a lot of you, you've done a very deep dive into your own trauma and your own healing and your own wounding. And it's a very deep, deep dive that the collective is taking on and has been taking on, I believe, for the last several years. We're kind of at that crux where we're kind of like looking up and going, is there any kind of relief here? Like, I've been doing the freaking work and I'm exhausted. So Pisces, I do believe that you've been looking at how you have operated from places of fear, and you're being challenged too to hold the boundary as you go through this process of moving metaphorically, maybe even physically, from one place to another. The wounded warrior is very real in the collective, but we must not operate from that place anymore, y'all, because it just makes us spin our wheels. Victimhood. And I know that you're catching it now. You're like, I'm not a victim. I made these choices. Yeah. Were people assholes sometimes? Yeah. Was I an asshole sometimes? It's almost like it's like this acceptance, right? And when you have this level of acceptance, you were willing to move forward confidently, knowing that you were being held. And you know what? If you have too much of a heavy burden, I've been saying this to the collective for the July readings, if it feels too heavy, you don't have to carry it alone. You literally ask your guide spirit to help you. I'm telling you, I was so sick last week. I had my moment. I had one moment where I had my ear was clogged for 2 days and I was in so much pain. I almost went to the doctor. And I actually prayed. And I said, please give me some relief. And within minutes, my ear popped. No lie. So here's the thing. You have to ask for help. A lot of times we're stubborn or we just assume we're supported, but all you have to do is ask and trust, and you will get what you need from spirit. So this is about you no longer operating from a place of fear. But that does demand of you having healthy boundaries, all right? Respecting your space. You deserve respect. You deserve gentleness. You deserve kindness. You deserve realness. And you deserve mostly love. And I think when you demand that by the way you vibrate, okay? You don't even have to be mean about it. These are, and that's something that we're learning too as a collective. What does it mean to enforce boundaries in a gentle way? And you're giving yourself that almost like this bubble around you to where you're processing the fear of moving on and looking at the wounding that the recent events have created. I just picked up so much of that. I'm sorry if I went too long there, but it just this is a very big moment for you. It's like you're gonna feel triumphant this month. Let's look at the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? Ace of Wands. This is the recent past, okay? Yeah, the recent past. Talk about triumphant. You went toward a new beginning, and I think, two things can be true at the same time. I think you've been grieving something, letting something go, while at the same time being divinely inspired. There's something that like I said, it's like your own soul family on the non-physical and your own soul self is pulling you. I see it. I literally can see this, y'all. Where it's like, you're like, I'm just going to go. I got to go. I'm being led and guided. I don't understand, but I'm going to do it. It's almost like you have no choice at this point. And the more you just surrender, this is also surrender. Surrender, Pisces. And you've been doing it. Surrender. The more you surrender and you let go, yes, you're going to have moments where you don't understand, where you're confused and you're feeling down. All right. But you're being inspired to go in a brand new direction. This started in the past. Like I said, you're going through this metamorphosis and you're being created by this. You're being protected by the Creator in this bubble. Yeah. You're shedding an old skin. You're letting go of an old jacket. And you're upgrading to more of your operating from your divine self, which is inner peace. It's like, there's this new earth. It wasn't a literal physical place, y'all. It is the collective healing that we're all going through. These new people coming in are part of your soul contract. These people are going to be in alignment with you, Pisces. It feels like people. And I think that you've been inspired in the recent past, whether you're going towards a new physical destination, a new work opportunity, a new hobby that's going to lead you to new people. There's new in your life. Whatever it is that you're doing that's new for you, you're doing, maybe even learning a new skill. And it's bringing you so much passion. Ace of Wands is passion. Something is lighting you up after a period of being down. And it's about letting go of the old emotional baggage. You're freeing yourself big time this month, Pisces. In a deep, profoundly spiritual way. The 666 and 555, it's powerful frequencies. Powerful frequencies, Pisces. Yep, and that whole Six of Pentacles, what you don't see coming, it's in your opportunity. You can fight against the current. We can do it at any time. No, I'm going to paddle upstream. You know how hard and exhausting that is? Sometimes you have to just go with the flow. You have to go with the current and surrender to what you know to be true. If there's anything I've learned in life, if you have uncertainty and you don't know which way to go, you have to hone in on what is true for you and get very clear in that place. Yeah, and you know what? You're showing me that you're like, all you know is that it's time to put your plan into action and to give to yourself and be generous. You may not hear so many people are getting the mood and the opportunity for July because you're like, I'm heading a new direction, Jenna. I don't really know what's going to happen, where I'm going, but I'm going to trust in spirit right now. I've been guided to leave something behind that wasn't serving me, and it was really hard to let go of that. But I've been inspired to begin anew and to let go and discard the old. And telling you, this is trust, okay? Whatever it is you're being led and guided to do, you don't have all the answers, but they're going to be revealed to you. Try not to focus downward, all right, on lack or pessimism or negativity, because you can fall into that trap at any time, Pisces. That's the voice of the ego saying, I'm scared. I don't know, all right? And then this is a matter of tuning into that frequency of your soul that knows all, that trusts in the unfoldment of your life path. There's something, it's just, you're at like this crux of you can stop operating one way and having the people, places, and things around you that is draining you and pulling you down. Or you can cut yourself free and you can actually move in a new direction that's going to bring in higher frequency people into your life. I'm not saying you got to completely let go of everyone you know. I'm just saying that there are 5 of Wands. These are more than one person that you're being surrounded by, that there might be secrets. There might be something off around whether you feel like they can actually contribute in a healthy way. This is making plans. I feel like you're just distancing yourself from people who create conflict within you, or conflict, and you're actually having conflict with, active conflict. People that wound you. Some of you are pulling away from blood relatives, long-standing friendships, exes. You might even have some competition going on in the workplace and uncertainty around how to get out of it. It's like you're wiggling around and you're like, ugh. So all you got to do, the biggest thing is don't let fear guide you. Do not let fear guide you, because that's what you're trying. That's the challenge. And having healthy boundaries as you go through this metamorphosis. It's almost like making a clean getaway. I feel like you're trying to make a clean getaway and you've been juggling. You've been back and forth. 5 of Cups, which we had in the past. You've got some lingering grief here. Lingering grief. I knew it. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling stuck in a situation. You're going to free yourself. Spirit is jumping in now. Spirit's like, all right, you need assistance, Pisces. You need assistance with this. Call in help, okay? Spirit is going to help you get out of this. Some of you have been stuck in a frequency of being really, really down and feeling like all hope is lost, or feeling like feeling tired, right? Of a situation. And you know what? It's almost like Spirit is giving you this beautiful, it's like they're whispering to you in your dreams when you're not even paying attention. I was saying, I forgot who I was telling this to, but my daughter and I watched Imaginary Friend with Ryan Reynolds the other day while I wasn't feeling well. And I bawled, y'all, just because it's so touching to think of like, I mean, I know these were imaginary like beings, right? And that's what they are. Our imagination is so pure and real and true. We don't give our imagination enough credit for what it can, the ways it can support us. So here it is. It's like you could use your imagination to look at everything that holds you down, weighs you down, the burden, right? Or you can actually lean into Spirit, right? And unconditional love for self to set yourself free. I believe that you're freeing yourself from something and you're being guided to free yourself. And it's been something that you're like, not today, I'll do it tomorrow. And you knew all along, whether it's a partnership at work, or, certain friends or exes that you're allowing to still take your energy, there's been fear around moving on. And it's like, while you're going through this process of release, you're also simultaneously being really reignited from a place of loving. It's like, if I love myself, I would just keep going. You might have had a tendency to go back to situations thinking that if you gave it enough time, it would change or it would become better. And I think each time you may have gone back to something, it's let you down even more. So I feel like it's time to move forward and break free. You're not as trapped as you think you are, Pisces, and whatever's going on, especially if it's a belief system around lack, around not getting the generosity of the universe. It's like you're going to break free of something. And it's like a profound free feeling. It really is. Your opportunities let the universe step in and help you. This is a month where you're going to be really letting God. Yeah, you're going through this beautiful transformation. Yes. Man, you've been in some sort of tug of war. I don't know if you're mad at the universe about something. I'm not seeing deep cards of betrayal. I think there might be some secrets. Five of Wands is kind of a confrontational energy, but it's not as heavy as like the Five of Swords. But we have a lot of fives here, interestingly enough. And sixes. Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Six of Cups. Wow, I just noticed that. Five of Wands, Five of Cups. Wow. Six of Swords. All right, y'all. You really need to understand. This is about some unexpected developments that are going to impact how you feel. You are reevaluating your identity. It's time to shift toward greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and the inner voice, Pisces. And also the clarity, all right? You were not a victim of circumstance. So you have to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best, okay? So it's like there's some sort of massive shift going on, and it's spiritual, all right? Spirit's got their hand in this. It's everywhere. Death, the wheel, the judgment. This is powerful. This is a very big month for you, Pisces. You're going to be breaking free. Death, Eight of Wands, again, you're being led and guided, all right? It's like you've got the force of the universe behind you. This is like you too. It's like, do you see this reflection? This is you in the overall general energy, going in a new direction, being led and guided, right? Powerful, powerful movement forward. And this is you, right? And what you don't see coming. While you're moving forward, you're going to be shooting those rockets of desire. I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm feeling it, universe. You got me. All right, I'm going. I'm doing it. It's like you're going to get like you're galloping on a horse, right? And you're going to see those signs as you're passing, not billboards, signs. Like literal, like imagery. You could be getting deep, deep dream work with the moon here. Pisces, you are deeply connecting with the moon energy, and you are going into, you're going to have I want you to keep a dream journal for this month because you might have some really intense dreams. You're going through a transformation where you're no longer going to fight against the current by keeping people in your life that just create drama. No more. All right? It's time to go through this change. I don't know who these people are to you, but you've had enough. Could be workplace people, whatever it is. Whew. Pisces. Yeah, and it's created pain. Some of you, it's around a love bond and going deep into the pain of something that you know you need to let go of, but it has been a battle. Because it's something at one point you deeply wanted. And here's the thing, you're going to get what you want. It just may not be with the person you thought. Yeah. Now we have a match here. Something became unhealthy in your life. Something you gave a lot of love to, but it only left you feeling more trapped. This is that proverbial get out of any kind of cyclical, toxic, repetitive frequency that is being played on repeat, whether it's a friend, a lover, or a family member. What is the advice, Spirit? You're going to do it. Yep. You're conquering the devil. You're putting space between you and whatever is unhealthy in your life, which is the fear, right? I think it's been the fear of moving on. But while it's almost like when you let fear guide you, you get more attacked, pummeled, hurt. It's like, when is enough enough? You're from you got the 9 here. I think you're at like that crux, right? Of saying, okay, I'm drawing the line in the sand now, Spirit, and I need help. All right. And I know you're disappointed, but this is the card of, you've got all these disappointments in front of you, but they're upright. Spirit is trying to lend you a helping hand. Imagine the golden opportunities that are at your feet if you just stop being afraid of the thing that you feel like you haven't been able to do. You're being led and guided toward the 10 of Cups. Twice here. Tower. I think you have something beautiful coming towards you if you would just surrender and let go of the old. That's what it feels like, Pisces. You can do this. You're stronger than you know. You deserve, I'll say it again, and look in the mirror every day for the next 30 days. And you say this to yourself: I deserve love. I deserve respect. I deserve peace. I deserve gentleness. I deserve hopefulness. I deserve peace. All of that stuff. I think I said peace already. But you know what I'm saying? Write down all the things you don't feel like you are not getting. And you claim and proclaim to the universe that you deserve these things. You do. All right, let's get the Angels and Ancestors Oracle to close off the reading. I'm telling you, this has been a powerful, powerful shift for you. You're going to do it. I believe in you, Pisces. You are. You've had enough of something. It's time to let something go. The universe is trying to assist you with this. It's like they're throwing you a lifeline. Are you going to grab it? Are you going to grab it? Set yourself free here from the fear, from this prolonged sorrow. You're being inspired to go in a new direction. We have 2, which means you have supporting energies. Double energies. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. All right. Because what was underneath the High Priestess, harnessing your mystic power, gorgeous. Look at that. Gorgeous. Some of you have Isis. I just got goosebumps. Isis, the goddess Isis. My daughter had a project this past year at school, and it was all random. And you know what she got? And she's a powerful guide, y'all. Just like Rihanna, I almost got a tattoo of Isis, but I didn't because I just felt like it wasn't time. Maybe someday. But powerful goddess energy, male or female. This is your divine feminine coming out of the wounded feminine, okay? And you're wearing a new badge of honor. This is a warrior symbol. It is backing up the High Priestess, and it is summer, basking in joy and light. It's like out of the darkness you find the light. Let's read these. High Priestess, summer. So what's going on now is you harnessing your mystical powers in summer, or for those of you on the other side of the world, in winter, okay? But summer will apply. Or summer will apply, this summer might apply for those of you who are in the Southern Hemisphere. They just said, no, it's not winter, it's summer. It's summer for all of y'all, okay? Wherever you are in the world. All right, let's go into, I want to read summer first and find out what exactly this means. 143, because it's applying, it's like whatever's going on right now, it's like right now, it's knocking at your door. Like I said, fast movement. Basking in joy and light. Rise up. Rise up. Open your wings and shine, Pisces. Bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation. You're doing it this summer. This is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness. I just said that. Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. 6 of Swords. Angels and ancestor guides. Judgment. Sorry, I'll stop it. But I'm telling you, I love this deck because it's backing up all the tarot so beautifully. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Powerful. I feel you. Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestor guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not to rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There is a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, these new contracts, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. When the summer card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, which it is, it can also indicate that the coming summer, which we're in now, will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. Your intention is to have peace and to have deep, deep connections, almost this nostalgic vibe of feeling deeply held, the inner child coming out to play, feeling like it's safe again. High Priestess, High Priestess. High Priest, High Priestess. God, I love this card. I love this card. Isis just gets, she's my jam, y'all. I get so excited when I see Isis. Align with the light and focus on all things positive. Oh, goodness. I'm going to read this. The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine feminine. I was just talking about that. All right, I'm sorry. Let me calm down. I just get really excited because y'all need to be excited. You are so supported by the universe. You have no idea. And you came to this reading to be reminded of that. You are not alone. The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess in human form. She's had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar: fierce, powerful, and disciplined. I'm feeling better, y'all. Like, look out. Your reader's really, really excited here. All right. I'll say here, she's joined by the black cat, all right, representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and power. What'd I say? Devil, lower energies, which we have twice, okay? Lower energies, be gone. You are a mystic. This is the extended message. This is the most important part. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. What did I say? Your spirit coming out of your body, being led and guided, right? Being pulled forward in a new direction. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There's an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. My dog is shaking, which she never does that many times. Shake it off. Whatever has been, it's almost like you're shaking off an old frequency. You were being guided to look at what you were working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it is also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. Listen to your intuition. The High Priestess in this deck is the consort and partner of the High Priest. Yeah, I'll tell you what, she's the voice of authority and guidance from the gods. I believe that a lot of you call on Isis right now. She's going to guide you out of this. Isis, she's stepping forward for Pisces, the collective, showing you the way. All right. You were being led and guided. You were being protected by the universe. I mean, Lord, beautiful. Okay. I hope that you enjoyed this message. I'm sending you love.